Good morning, sunshines. Happy Monday, the 9th of December, 2024. I'm Heather, known as Bunnyfish on all the places, and this is the third installment of Vlogmas. Yay! I'm tired this morning. I'm so tired, but not in a bad way. In a I had a good weekend, but not as restful of a weekend as it could have been sort of way. Only because we went out to the movies, because we actually did a thing, but it was super fun. Anyway, here is today's mini, and oh my goodness, yes, I could use it to do the foot and the toe, but I really feel like this needs to be the cuff of the next sock. So that's what I'm gonna do, because isn't it gorgeous? I don't even like yellow. It's not my least favorite color. That's orange, but it's maybe my second least favorite color. But this is so pretty. It's giving flowers. It's giving spring flowers. And not that I don't want winter, because I absolutely do, but I love spring flowers. I love them better than any other flowers. Hey, sunshines. I don't think that I showed you the square that I made this morning. So I made the square. I have not done very much on the leg, but it's only 4:30 in the PM, so I have plenty of time to work this in. But I kind of want to work on this. Just a little, not a ton. Don't mind my laundry basket with my laundry that I need to fold. I put it right next to me so I would feel guilty about it. I'm ignoring it successfully. So I'm going to watch a vlog, and I'm going to put maybe a round on this, maybe 2 rounds. We'll see. And upload the vlog from last week, which I edited this morning before work. So I'm going to upload that. I have to do show notes real quick. And then I'm going to start my evening stuff. So I don't know if I'll see you anymore tonight, but maybe. Hello, sunshines. It's Tuesday afternoon, and it's still morning technically. I'm sitting down to my lunch. I'm actually going to eat lunch, but I forgot my blanket today. I did bring the socks to work on, so I'm going to do that while I watch vlogs. But something so exciting today is I got new chairs for my classroom. So if you weren't here, or if I didn't finish explaining, I got a new classroom this school year. I hadn't had one before. I don't know if I even explained this on the vlog, honestly. I used to teach off of a cart, and now I'm teaching in a classroom, and that's awesome. However, converting the space from, the space that I'm in was offices. It was 9 offices. 11 offices last year, and now it's a classroom and an office space. And so converting that meant a lot of things had to happen, including getting chairs for my classroom. Well, we scavenged them from around the building. And so I started out with like just the most bizarre mix of chairs. And over time, I have gotten more chairs that are like size appropriate, because I teach kindergarten through 8th grade. And my kindergartners can sit in chairs that are bigger, but my 8th graders really struggle to sit in little tiny chairs. So I finally got some ordered for my classroom. It's not a whole class set because I had some bigger chairs. So it is still a little bit of a mixed match, but I'm so excited that now my middle schoolers are not going to have to be fighting over getting the chairs in the morning, because they're my first class, so they unstack my chairs and there's always a rush to get the big chairs, and now we don't have to do that. So these new chairs are so exciting. It's the little things, right? Okay, I'm gonna work on some socks and watch Vlogmas.
I liked the story, although, I mean, it wasn't as good as the first one. The first one I feel was very character motivated, and like Moana's internal struggles were equally as important as external struggles, and Moana 2 felt very kind of surface comparatively. Also, I did not like the music because it did not make sense for Moana 2 compared to the music of the first Moana. Like, why are there horns on every song? That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, but at the movie, I did get this sock to the toe. So looks like I have enough for the toe, so I need to do that, but that could be a tomorrow thing. I worked on this sock a little bit. I guess I was here. I intended to put progress keepers on my things, so I think I did on this one. And then the blue sock, this stitch marker fell off, so I couldn't work on it at the movies. So I just worked a couple rounds on the blue sock right now. I need to work on the sock and get it done. It's fine. I have time. All right. I am going to go to bed. I will see you in the morning. Bye for now.
All right, friends, it is lunch, which means it's the time of the day where I change out of my boots into my slippers, and I'm gonna be in my slippers the rest of the day because that's what I do. Oh yes, there we go, much better. Okay, I'm gonna go over to this little nook that I have in my office. This is where my kiddo hangs out. Those are her snacks, but I'm gonna have lunch over here. I'm gonna eat some foods, I'm gonna watch a vlog, I'm gonna work on the blanket, and I am going to chill because I am feeling like fine, but also not fine. Hey sunshines, how are you? I'm tired. I'm so tired that I didn't even open my Advent this morning. I have it here I guess I'll open it now. I didn't finish my mini from yesterday, but that's okay. It's Thursday. I'm so low energy. Also, it was like a discordant morning because my kiddo is student of the month for gratitude, which totally makes sense and is so awesome, but it meant that she wanted to go get Starbucks for breakfast, which is fine, but it's not our normal routine. Normally, if we do Starbucks, it's on a Friday or a Monday. Actually, it's pretty much always on a Friday because we do grocery store runs Monday mornings if we do them. So yeah, just started out my day on a weird foot, and then I don't know, I'm just so very tired. So having Starbucks for lunch, also chicken soup for lunch, also an emergency packet just in case it's not just introvert energy and it is because children are gross and share all of their germs. I'm gonna watch a vlog. I'm gonna open my mini and wind it up so it's ready to knit, and then I'm gonna knit on the sock because I didn't bring the blanket to school. So low energy this morning. Hello sunshines, good morning. Happy Friday the 13th of December. How are you? I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm here. Okay, so I did not work on my sock very much yesterday. I didn't finish the day 11 mini. I did not start the day 12 mini. This is what I'm going to use to put in the heel because I'm pretty close to that. I only have that many rounds until the heel. It's not very many, but I am going to open today's mini and wind it, and maybe I'll get it done today. We'll see, like get one of them done. I'll catch up over the weekend. I'm not like worried about it, but yesterday I was just so worn out and tired. I woke up dysregulated, so that's never a good sign. I'm just tired. The kids can feel it. We have, including today, we have 6 days left of school before break, and the kids know it. So let me go ahead and open this. Oh, that's pretty. I think probably this needs to be a square, and I also think the orange probably needs to be a square. So yeah, maybe I'll make some squares really quick. That'll make me feel better about my crafting. Because crocheting the squares takes way less time than knitting in the same amount of yarn. So let me crochet some squares. I might not get both of them done before work, but maybe. We'll see. I need to remember to take the blanket to work today. And then today, later on, we have a holiday work party that I'm going to. And that gives me all the anxieties. So it's fine. I'll be fine. I just feel anxious. But it'll be fine. But it's 90s day at school, so I'm going to dress in 90s grunge stuff. Do I still have a flannel that I wore in the 90s? Yes, I do. I do have one of my flannels from the 90s. So, and it still fits because it was very oversized on me when I was in middle school. Not that I'm like much bigger than I was in middle school, but I'm definitely bigger than I was in middle school. So I'm gonna wear that and some ripped jeans with some tights under them. Some like fishnet-esque tights, but not quite fishnets. And I have some arm warmers made out of an old pair of socks because of course I do. Do I still have like 10 pairs of them in a drawer that I don't wear? Yes, I do. And so I know that's getting a little bit into the early 2000s because like I started wearing the arm warmers in high school and that was early 2000s. But we're counting it. What do these kids know anyways? These kids don't know. They don't know. So yeah, and I think I'm gonna do my makeup. I think I'm gonna wear some purple lipstick and some heavy-ish eyeliner to work today. I'm thinking it might happen. It might not. I might lose my nerve to do that, but it might happen. I'm sure I'll take a picture. Good morning, sunshines. We're at school now. And hello, middle school Heather. What are we doing here? It's 90s day. So very exciting for me. My sister, less exciting for her maybe. I don't know. She was ready for work really early, and she stopped by Tim Hortons, and she got me an avocado toast and a mocha iced cap. What an exciting start to the morning. This eye makeup though. Like, this is how I used to do it. This is authentic. Also, this flannel right here, I stole this from my mom's closet in 1998. So, authentic from the 90s flannel. Happy Friday the 13th. I'm so excited. It's gonna be a great day. Hey, sunshines. So my outfit has been middle school approved. Very important. So I am coming to tattle on myself. 64 ounces of water. I try to drink it every day while I'm at school. Because once I get home, I'm like really, really bad at eating and drinking. Just terrible. It's an ADHD thing. But I didn't drink any this morning. I got on my lunch and I was like, oh no, I need to drink. So I haven't had any water today. I did have 1.5 of the, I think they're large size, mocha ice caps from Tim Hortons today. Because my sister brought us breakfast. I think I told you this. And my daughter who goes to the same school as me, didn't want the rest of hers, so she gave it to me. My sister also bought each of my kids 2 muffins, and my little one gave me one of the muffins. So I might eat that during lunch. I might save it for not during lunch. For lunch I'm having some soup. Because I can make it with my Keurig, and I love soup. Soup is probably my favorite food. Probably. I do eat it almost every day. But I could eat it for multiple meals a day and be fine with it. Okay, so I brought the blanket. I think I have 5 squares left to do the border on this row. So I'm gonna try to get that done, not necessarily during lunch, but like by early tomorrow. I'm going to a work party tonight. I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. I can't remember what I said this morning. So work party tonight, so not necessarily working on this tonight, but I want to get that row done so that I can start attaching the rest of the squares. I don't have that many squares left to go. Oh, you know what? I didn't make those squares that I said, or I didn't finish those squares that I said I wanted to do this morning. No, I'm still gonna work on this. I'll make those squares later because those are small and portable. It can live in my purse. This, like, yes, it's portable, but it's not as portable. I can take the squares to the work party. I can't really take this to the work party. So I'm gonna work on this. Okay, da-da-da-da. So I finished the row, and then I made a square. Well, I finished a square that I started this morning, and then I wound the square because I didn't wind the yarn before crocheting the square. I worked it right from the hank, but now I'm going to be putting it into a sock, so I wound it. So yeah, there we go. I have just a little bit of time left before I have to get started for my next class, but that means I'm going to do all my teachery things to get ready. Fine. Goodbye, blanket. In case you're wondering, this is where I am after lunch. So I'm on track for where I like to be for the afternoon. I just drink it all in one lunch period. Goofy. Good morning, sunshines. It's Saturday the 14th of December. And I need to clean my room. I need to clean my room. Listen, this is out of hand. This is ridiculous. I'm not going to do what a lot of people do, which is just throw in some music and just clean until it's done. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to do is I've already started laundry. So first load is going. I'm going to need to do a second load because I'm going to change my bedding. But first I have to clean off my bed because on my bed is laundry that needs to be put away and mail that I haven't gone through all week, including packages that I haven't opened all week because just transparency. When I get home from school, I don't have the spoons for anything. And like, sounds so simple. Just open a package and but no, you open the package and then you have to put the thing away. And sometimes the thing in the package has its own packaging, so that has to be unpackaged. And then you have to deal with the packaging. Is it going in the recycle bin? Is it going in the trash? It's too much. So I don't have mental space for that during the week. So I need to take care of all of the things on my bed. It's a lot. It's very many things. And plus there's like all of my knitting projects are on my bed right now, and lotion, because in case you don't know, I use part of my bed like a desk because it's just me sleeping in a queen size bed. So I have this habit of just letting things sit there throughout the week on the other side of the bed that I don't use. So yeah, I need to deal with that today. So in crafty goals for this weekend, I want to weave in the ends on the first sock, put the toe on the second sock and weave those ends in, put the heel in the third sock and finish the third sock maybe, or at least work this many, and this many into the third sock. I do also want to make a square out of this mini. I did not do that yesterday. So let's open this mini and see what today looks like. Okay, so here is this mini. I feel like this mini also needs to be a square, and that will take me to, I'll only need to make one more square for the blanket after I make this into a square. These two. Yeah. Only one more. How exciting is that? And I don't think I said, I think I was just thinking it very loud, but if I already said, sorry for repeating. I want to add the next row of squares onto the blanket so that when I'm at school, I don't have to worry about adding the squares. I just have to go around them. So that's my plan. Hey, sunshines. So, laundry is good. I'm almost done. I have 4 more squares to add to the blanket, and then that's done. I finished those 2 socks right here. These 2, right? Yeah. I finished the 2 socks, the one that needed the toe and the one that just needed the end woven in. I am 2 rows away, one pass in my brain away from finishing the heel flap on the other sock, and then I just have to do the turn. I think I have to do one more side on the one square, so I'm doing pretty good. My bed is almost cleaned off, but I got sidetracked because did you know it's the 14th of December? And you know who hasn't sent out their holiday cards? Me. This one right here. So I have written out the bare minimum of cards that I want to send. I wrote out the addresses on them. Those are the people who I absolutely need to send cards to. So those are my crafting besties. Yeah. And I do have some other cards, so maybe if I feel like it, if I get to it, I will do those. I'm not a person who just writes happy holidays in the card. I write a note for each card, so it takes time. So I don't need it done today, but I would like to get a few of them done today. And, but I want them done soon, like by Friday for sure, right? Because Friday's the 20th. And I mean, if you're one of my like crafty besties and we do holiday cards and you don't want to be spoiled, I mean, I guess look away. It's not like super like Christmas, because I don't do Christmas. I feel like this is very like solstice-y, but the solstice is on the 20th. Whatever. Who cares? Or 21st. I watched a video this morning that misquoted it and I was like, okay. But it's still, I don't know. I guess it doesn't really matter, but now I remember that that's coming up. So I want to write at least a few of those so I can start getting them out in the post. I had great intentions. I pulled out this box of cards like 2 weeks ago and addressed 2 envelopes and then didn't write anything in them, in the cards. I had great intentions. It just, it didn't work out. Hey, sunshines. It's almost 4 in the PM and I made a square out of that one yarn. I have not made a square out of the other yarn. That's okay. I might do that today. I might not. I finished the heel on the sock. I will not be able to use this yarn to put a heel into the 4th sock, so whatever. We'll figure it out when we get there. But I picked up for the gusset, and that's it. And now I am feeling kind of tired, so I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I mean, it is still early. It's 4 o'clock. But my body definitely wants to hibernate when it's chilly. And the sun was out all day, and that was lovely, and that was giving me energy. But the sun is past its prime. It's not quite setting yet, but it will be soon. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't read all week, so I might read, I might knit. I started writing a letter to one of my friends, but I was working on rotations, 20 minutes. This morning it was 20 minutes cleaning, 20 minutes crafting, and then it turned into 20 minutes card stuff, 20 minutes crafting. So I've got a couple cards done. But one of them that I wanted to send, my friend sent me a letter recently and I haven't responded. So I wrote out the card and now I'm starting to write the letter. So I think I'm going to do that for a while. So I just don't know what else there's going to be tonight. So maybe I'll see you in a bit and maybe this is it for today. I don't know. We'll see how far I get on the sock. Because now I have this plus another half mini-ish plus another full mini to work into things. So that's fine. It's all arbitrary. Hey, sunshines. It's Sunday. It's rainy and chilly out, and I'm just feeling super low energy. So I don't know if I'll be hanging out much in the talking, but I am hoping to get yesterday's mini finished worked into the sock, because I did make the square. Put that right, yeah. And then also get today's mini worked into the sock. I don't know if it'll go in this one. I think it will. Do I think that that's enough to do 36 rounds and a toe? I don't know. But I would like to, I think I'll finish this sock today. I think. So that's the goal. I also kind of want to work on my leg warmers a little teeny bit and the sock that's attached to them. So maybe that too. And I am going to work on the blanket a lot today too. Maybe, I'm not going to say border all the squares, but maybe border like 5 or 6, get halfway across. Because my original goal was to have it done by Friday, but that's not going to happen. I don't know why I thought I had crafting time when I really don't. I am also going to try to write a card or two today, or a letter to go on a card or two, depending. Hello, sunshines. Happy Monday, the 16th of, 16th of December. How? Thank you for joining me for Vlogmas part 4, right? I think, pretty sure. How are you? I'm okay. It is lunchtime. I'm making my soup and my Keurig. This is my office. Over on that side is my classroom. So, hi, how are you? I am tired. So, just 4.5 days left of school before the break. The kids know it. The kids know it. They know it. So, just trying to make it through. Nothing bad is happening. They're busy. The kids are busy. So, I am going to let my soup cook. And today is milk and cookies day. And so I'm gonna go get some milk and cookies from the staff lounge and have milk and cookies with my lunch. And then I'm gonna work on the blanket because I did not work on it at all yesterday like I thought I was going to. I'm also gonna cast on the newest sock and wind the yarn for that because I opened a new yarn. I'm not going to need it for the sock I'm working on because I'm like 2 rounds away from the toe and I have most of a 10-gram mini skein left. So my plan is to start the new sock with today's yarn and then add in yesterday's yarn to the new sock. So that'll be sock number 4. Sock number 3 will hopefully be completed today. Toe after school. Crossing my fingers for luck on that one. Okay. I'm gonna go do the lunch thing and print copies since I'm going to the office anyway. Okay, so I only managed to go around 3 squares, but that's okay. It's better than 0 squares. It's a start. Hey, sunshines. Happy Tuesday, the 17th of December. I am feeling so dysregulated today. Also, it's candy cane day at school, so I'm wearing a fun outfit. I feel like if emo goth elves are up in the North Pole, this is how they dress. I'm feeling so dysregulated. Like, I woke up feeling weird, and I feel like I have way too much to do, and I haven't worked out my blanket at all this lunchtime because I've just been dissociating so hard, and like I feel like I should be working on work things, but I also feel like I should be taking my lunch to relax, and I'm not doing either thing. And I'm so dysregulated right now. And my boots broke. Well, one of my boots broke this morning. There's a hole in it. And like, that's not a big deal, except buying a pair of boots wasn't on my list of things to do immediately. I was hoping that those would last me through the season, but apparently not, because I can't walk around with a big old hole split in the bottom of my boot. So I'm gonna have to figure that out, and there's too much to do. I think what I need to do is just come to terms with the fact that on Saturday I'm gonna come up to the school for about 6 hours and work. I think that's the only thing I can do because it's too much. I have too much. And I'm not going to be able, to not think about it for the break. So I'm just going to come up on Saturday and finish grading and finish my to-do list that I gave myself of all the things I want to do before I leave. It's just a Saturday problem, which is fine. I won't have kids that day anyway because they're going to their dad's on Friday. So the only things that I need to do right now are mom things. I do not need to do teacher things right now. And it'll be fine. Good morning, sunshines. Happy Wednesday, the 18th of 2024. Crazy. Hi. I haven't opened my yarn yet today because I haven't even wound up the yarn from yesterday because I'm behind. Yesterday I felt so overwhelmed and dysregulated. I feel like I talked about this at lunch, but it didn't get better. But I've decided that it's okay if I don't get everything at school done before. I talked about this. I'm just gonna go in next week, right? And it's fine. So as soon as I made that decision, I started to feel less stressed and just kind of gave into the it's okay to dissociate this week. It is so difficult because the kiddos know that break is coming and they're exhausted and we're exhausted, and it's just but we still have to be trying to teach them, which is just silliness, really. But in curriculum, this week is a teaching week, so whatever. It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. But today I'm feeling in much better headspace. I just haven't done any crafting, really. I mean, I did. I did knit on the sock a little bit, but barely. But it's okay. If I don't knit or crochet that much this week, it's going to be fine. So anyway, the reason I came on here to chat is, have you noticed that my kiddos have not been opening Advents? Neither Advent has arrived yet. I'm really frustrated. So I guess today part of my grown-up duties is requesting refunds for them. Because it's been a while. It's been over a month. Both of their deliver days have come and gone. So yeah, that's frustrating. So I guess if they end up being sent, I will just save them for next year because it's things that my kids are still going to be into next year. But it's just kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of a bummer because the D&D one was pretty spendy. So yeah, I don't really want to be too an Etsy seller. Bummer, you have to refund my money, but also you can't just have my big chunk of change without my kid getting their thing. So I'm going to deal with that this morning before school, because I'm not going to have spoons after school because I have a meeting. Do I have a meeting every Wednesday? No, but three Wednesdays this month. It's fine. It's fine. So I do have to get mom stuff done, which I did really good last night. We got mom stuff done, like house stuff. My kids are going to their dad's on Friday, so I just need to make sure that they're ready to go Thursday night, tomorrow night, so that we can just go on Friday. Ugh. All right, I'm blabbering. Have a wonderful day, evening, morning, wherever you're at.
Hey, sunshines. So I actually worked on the blanket today. I got 3 squares attached. So yay, not bad.
we're working on it. We're doing the things. We're doing the things. Have I worked on the socket all today? No. It's fine. It's fine. Good morning, sunshines. Happy 19th of December. It's a Thursday. I have about 2.5 hours until I have to really get ready for school. And yeah, I woke up early. But yesterday I had a meeting after school and I finished connecting, like bordering the row of squares. So the one that I was working on the granny square blanket. So my plan is to connect the next row of squares so I don't have to connect at school and I can just start bordering at lunch again today. That is my plan for the next couple hours. I still didn't open yesterday's mini. I don't think I'm going to open today's. I think I'm just going to do that this weekend as I work through them. Just open them and have the little reveal surprise thing. I think that'll be good. I'll be fine. So yeah, let me go get started on the blanket. Oh my gosh, I just remembered. I must be feeling some kind of way about this blanket because I had a dream last night that I handed out squares to my students for a project, and then immediately after I handed out my squares, like they left the class, or I left the class. Maybe I left the class, and then I was like, oh no, am I going to get all of the squares back? Am I going to be able to finish the blanket? Okay, blanket anxiety. It's a thing apparently. All right, I have the whole row attached. I'm about to lose that stitch. So it's attached, all of them. That took somewhere between 30 and 40 minutes. So still have plenty of work time before I have to get ready for work. So I think I'm going to work on my leggings a little bit, like just put a round on, not do anything too much. But yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I also haven't decided yet. You'll know in just a moment. I haven't decided. Maybe I want to open my Advent mini skeins now and just have them sitting so that I can pick between them when I'm making this sock. I don't know. Maybe I want to do that. Hey, sunshines. This is January, Heather, checking in to wrap up Vlogmas. Hi, how are you? So that was the last time that I recorded. I have some pictures coming up here at the end, and maybe some videos at the very, very end, because what had happened was we got to the last day of school being out, and then I took my kids to meet up with their dad. And then I spent the following week at my boyfriend's house. So I have a new boyfriend. It's very new. But it's like really nice. And I didn't spend like every minute at his house. He doesn't live super, super far away from me. So like I came back to my house and did stuff, but mostly I hung out at his house, which was nice because anybody who knows anything about like being on a break, like on a vacation, staying in your own house for a staycation is less good than staying at someone else's house, because at your own house, there's always like one more project that you could be doing, that you should be working on, one more thing to clean, one more chore, one more task. So that was lovely. And in the pictures, you can see one picture of his dog, her snoot's kind of sticking out of a blanket. So yeah, we did that, or I did that. And then my best friend and I drove down to my kid's dad's house. And then we all drove down to Jacksonville, Florida. And we went on a cruise. That was my littlest daughter's birthday present this year from her dad, because she really, really wanted to go on a cruise. And it is not a thing that I could make happen, but he made it happen. And his Christmas present to me was that I got to bring my best friend along, and that was just magical. Like, we got to be in the ocean, we got to do we got to be on a cruise ship for 6 days, which means no chores of any kind, because a cabin crew came in every day to like make the beds and change the garbage and general like tidying, not of our things, but of like things, but not our things. I don't know if that makes sense. And I didn't have to meal prep or cook anything or clean up after any meals. And like there was always food available all day, starting at, I don't know, 6 a.m. most days. So it was a really, really, really cool experience. But that's why I just stopped recording, because I was doing the life things and it was lovely. So I hope you had a really great holiday season. I hope you had a really great new year. I hope that 2025 is treating you okay so far. Excuse me. The sun is going down in about half an hour, so I'm starting to get sleepy, even though the sun goes down so early. I am having a really, really decent start to 2025. It's not bad. Like, there's been some stumbling blocks already, but nothing that I couldn't overcome. So, yeah. And I already started recording January's vlog a little bit, so there's that. So I'm back to it. I have intent to vlog again, hopefully monthly vlogs. We'll see. You know, my life sometimes gets crazy, but I just miss you guys so much when I'm not here. So let me stop blabbing, get this onto the video and get it out to you. All right. I will see you so soon. I have a couple videos to edit this weekend, so they should be to you very soon.